our dessert menu. Oh, took my Advil this morning. Sometimes I forget to take them in the morning. Probably good when I do. Try and alternate between Tylenol and Advil, or the generic equivalent at least. But this morning I made a special effort to take some Advil. I was working last night and my arms were really sore. I worked out yesterday and it wasn't a good kind of sore. Bummer as you get a little older, although I will say, don't get too bummed about this, is that I've done or been able to work out very consistently for about a year with, besides many aches and pains, but I've still been able to do it, and I wasn't sure I was going to be able to accomplish that, and it feels good, and I'm in good shape. Good morning, Julie Flanagan. However, you still do get your aches and pains, and at 55 years old, I take a couple Advil or a couple Tylenol more days than I don't, and it makes working out a little easier, and it certainly makes working as a waiter here at Yellowstone a little easier. So anyway, good morning to you, and a special good morning to you, Tommy John. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. Hello, Jason. It is Tuesday morning. It is July 16th. It is 5:55 a.m., 3 5s. Some reason I thought of playing poker and how exciting it'd be to have 3 5s. Good morning, Semi Atwood. I'm missing all your storms in the Midwest. I heard. I was on Facebook as I was drifting off last night, and I saw a lot of people posting about these big storms and tornadoes that are happening in the Chicago area where I am from, and where my kids still live with their moms. Yes, I'm in Yellowstone Park. But anyway, this is a show I've been doing for quite some time. It is a show about me talking. It is a show about me sharing some experiences, sharing a little bit about life, sharing some learn some things I learned along the way from hitting potholes and bumps along the way. But anyway, for those that have been watching a while, you know it's not just a show about me talking. You know, is that water on my phone? Yes, it was. You know, it's also sharing some feelings. Some feelings. You know, it's also a show. Wow, it looks pretty behind me. Check that out. Maybe I should just stop talking and let you guys enjoy the sunrise in Yellowstone. But it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And I am so excited to take my first sip at this early hour on this Tuesday morning. My hope is wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is pretty back there. Jason watches my show so consistently he knows what I'm going to say before I say it. What's the time? It's 5:57 a.m. It's bright and early. It's kind of chilly out. It's probably like 55 degrees out here right now. And again, it's Tuesday morning. I'm dressed in my uniform. The manager's caught up with me. For the first 6 weeks I was out here, I was wearing a black apron to work. I work as a waiter in the dining room here at Yellowstone. Jason, you take over. I'll sleep in. And I was wearing a black apron. And I kind of carry myself with a certain, I don't know, confidence. And I walk around and I'm wearing my black apron and everybody else is in these maroon ones. And I'm telling everyone, well, it's because I'm the boss. They gave me a special uniform because I run this show. And it was my first week. And I think they thought it was kind of funny, but some probably didn't think it was so funny. Especially my bosses probably didn't think it was so funny. It may be called swagger. Some people have other names for it, though. Good morning from Virginia Beach. But anyway, my bosses eventually circled me. They ganged up on me. They said, let's go at them with numbers. To make them get a maroon apron. So I did. I still have my black one back home, so when this is dirty, I might come out and rock it. Maybe for Halloween, I'll wear it. Yeah, management can be sensitive that way. But anyway, it's Tuesday morning. The elk are out and about this morning. I don't know. It's so easy to take things for granted in life. And as I was walking out of my dorm building, a couple big elk were right over there. Oh, hey, hello, friendly elk. I think they must be really kind of friendly. But we have signs all over with elk kind of rearing up on their hooves and kicking at little cartoon humans going, ah! And I mean, I'm sure it does occasionally happen. But as often as I walk within, I don't know, fairly reasonably close to an elk, closer than I'd like to be, I've yet to see it happen. And I don't want to see it happen. And I certainly don't want to see a huge elk rearing up on its feet. I have a person I work with, he and his girlfriend, who I also work with. And this is going to be a little sad story for the animal lovers out there, was driving his car back from a raven's up there. Kind of frightening. Riding his car back through Montana and ran into an elk the other day. And you may know that deer can do a heck of a lot of damage to your car. And woe is the deer, no doubt about it. But elk are big, and the guy's car or truck or whatever he had was really totally destroyed. And again, woe is the elk as well. But they're out here a lot, and they're crossing the roads, and they're nibbling on the grass, and they're doing whatever it is that elk do when they're not doing that. Yeah, Jason's commenting that there's a bad omen up there. Can you guys hear it? I assume you can. It's hard not to think of Edgar Allan Poe and the Telltale Heart and the other things, scary poems or short stories he used to write. Go away, Raven. Go away. It hushed him up. Not for long. So let's drink a little more coffee. Don't panic. Go with Urbanic. I have a buddy I know back in Naperville that just tuned in, so I thought I'd give him a plug. He is an insurance salesman and a hard worker and a good guy and a family man, and his name is Adam Urbanic. And I'm only saying this, I wouldn't normally call out anyone's names, but he probably likes the plug, and he sells insurance. And he's like his, I don't know what it is, his call or his logo or his slogan, I guess, don't panic, deal with Urbanic or something like that. So welcome, Adam. Ravens are super smart. Recognize and remember people. Well, there's two of them up there now. They're talking. They're squawking at each other on top of the roof of my dining room. I guess the one raven might have been calling the other raven over to say hello. Maybe it's looking for a little love. Maybe it was doing a mating call at this early hour on this Tuesday morning. Perhaps it is. We all need love. Even the ravens. Maybe especially the ravens. If I could, I would climb up on that roof and give that raven some love and just kind of give it a hug, a warm embrace. They're literally watching Coffee with Ken. They are. They're bummed to know. See me in my uniform, my black uniform. Maybe they think I'm a bald raven. You've heard of bald eagles? Now you've seen a bald raven. But they're bummed because they see me in my uniform, and that means they know I'm going to be working here in 12 minutes, doing the breakfast shift. As I like to say, serving up some coffee and slinging hash. Atwood doesn't think that the Ravens would like hugs, but I thought everyone needs a hug. Hugs do feel good. Hugs do feel good. That was one really nice thing about working at Keller Williams, the hugs. But you can bring hugs out into the street, out into the world with you. You'll find most people, although I think since COVID there's been a certain standoffishness in the world. Uh, there's been a certain standoffishness in the world. I think people still enjoy hugs. People need that human connection. Do I like bear hugs? Well, I mean, since I'm working in Yellowstone, and since a bear decided to pay a visit to the home next to my dorm room a couple nights ago, when you say a bear hug, are you talking about actually hugging a bear or just a nice big, let's give a big old hug? Keller certainly does have that distinctive culture. It's about the warmest, fuzziest place I'd ever worked. And it was nice. I fit in there for about 14 years until I didn't fit in there anymore. And now I'm here in Yellowstone, drinking coffee in front of you. Oh. But anyway, it's Tuesday morning. Kind of feel a little more at peace the last couple days. I was exploring options, and it's nice to have options, but sometimes it can kind of scramble one's mind a little bit. And especially somebody like me that's anxious and thinks a lot and worries about a bunch of things and is always kind of calculating. And I was exploring options, and I was up in Bozeman, Montana, and talking to a kind of nice restaurant that would have been a nice job and a nice place. But as I was talking to a friend that I work with here last night, he was asking how it all went, and I explained it to him, and I go, I just don't think it's the right thing for me at this time. And although it was exciting and it would have been neat and the money might have been good and it would have been fun living in a vibrant city in Montana with mountains in the backdrop, I don't think it was right for me. And waking up this morning, although I wasn't super excited when the alarm went off at 5:15 to get up and get to work, it felt like I was doing the right thing, and I knew I was going to make some money this morning, and I'm only working the breakfast shift, which means I'll be done by 11, and I'll have the rest of the day to rest or drink coffee or do my videos or do whatever. And I'm making good money here, and I'm saving money here, and my expenses are extremely low, and I still have beautiful sunrises, and I still have plenty of coffee to drink, and I still have a warm bed to sleep in, and I have a roommate who's a pretty cool guy, nice kid, who it sounds like he went spelunking last night. Just wanted to throw that word in there every chance you get. Say spelunking, which means exploring caves. And apparently he explored a cave last night. I got home from work kind of early, maybe 9:30 or 10 o'clock. I had a slow shift, and he was hardly moving in the dorm, getting undressed, getting into bed, and getting to sleep, because apparently his adventure that was spelunking was quite strenuous. But anyway, he's a good guy and works hard. And a lot of people work hard here. It was hard for me getting to the cafeteria at 5:45 to get my coffee to come out and do my show. But there was already back house kitchen guys mopping the floor in the kitchen. And there was cafeteria guys getting the food ready and taking the chairs off the tables. So a lot of times in life when you feel like you're alone and you're going through struggles and you're the one waking up early and you're the one that the alarm scares and you're the one that had to work last night, I guess it's good to realize you're not alone. And, there's a lot of people doing it, and a lot of people rubbing the sleep out of their eyes and thanking the Lord for their cup of coffee. hopefully for the sunrise and the mountains and the ravens and the elk and even the bears and the moose and the wolves. A wolf is the one that I haven't seen yet. Maybe I'll have to go down to Lamar Valley. I hear if you go at the right time, there's a pack of wolves that live there. I think it'd be neat. I like dogs. Wolves are dogs. I saw a sign, I might have said this the other day, but a few days ago, that said, dogs have owners, cats have staff. I kind of think that. Cats look at us humans as, where's my food? Give me a rub, now go away. Well, dogs are just happy to see you. Hello, Mary, how are you? But anyway, it's about 6:09 a.m. I get to start my day at 6:15. See a couple guys from the back of house getting the buffet ready. I'm hopeful I get a lot of people having the buffet today. I hope I have a smooth shift, an easy shift. I realized last night, because I had a slow shift, I enjoy waiting tables if it's not too busy. Yeah, you make a lot more money when it's busy, but it's actually kind of fun for me because I like interacting and I like working and I like making people smile, and I get to do that all while waiting tables. Sometimes when it's busy, I get a little stressed out and frantic. But sometimes in life we get a little bit stressed out and frantic, and that's probably okay. So it's Tuesday morning, and I'm looking forward to my day. I'm looking forward to getting my work shift on and getting it over and getting some lunch in me and maybe getting a nap in and getting some video editing done and having a great day. And I hope you're looking forward to your day as well. Hope you had a wonderful night's sleep. I hope your week has started off well. I hope you're feeling good. I hope you're having one more sip of coffee with me. Hope you're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.